Sorry for the delay there, folks. We welcome you here to a special presentation here of some non-conference action here for the York Dukes as they take on the Loyola Academy of Ramblers. This is a top 10 matchup here between these two teams. Loyola coming in ranked 3rd, York coming in ranked 8th at the moment. Starting with this one now. They trail 1-0. Wolfberg moving this one around, gives it up top now. Schweitzenberg behind the net. Just doing a good job on defense. Long shot here is way off there by Riley. Send this team back. Right back in now. Riley. Good defense here by the Dukes again. Slotty gives it. He fakes. This one down low. Extra pass is good. Mancini scores. Time is
Goal by number Alex Mancini.
Everything all tied up. 9.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. These Dukes are looking to respond, and will be Kadowski on the face-off again. Pushing around for this one. He finally picks it up, gets it behind, drops this one. Still a skirmish here around midfield. Duke's just trying to pick this one up. It's tough. And it's going the Duke's way. Big crowd here tonight in Elmhurst supporting the Dukes. Lots of people coming to support the Ramblers. Two massive fan bases. There's a move here. Gone gives this one over to Bartlett. He's at the 35, going inside now. Good defense. Now behind the net. Reddick. Trying to move this one below. Had Plot on a screen. He fakes, gives it back out up top to McLafferty. PJ going inside. Same form of attack. Finds a spinning Crumb. Bounces one back up top to Bartlett. Makes a strong move inside here. They just keep getting cut off right before they could go up the middle. Plata. Spinning. Quick on his feet. And that one just too high there for McLafferty. But the Loyola stick cannot pick this one up before he goes over the line. And it'll stay with the Dukes. McLafferty wasting no time here. Crumb. Edge of boundaries. Gives us one behind to Reddick. Reddick, the Dukes' leading scorer, putting on multiple hat tricks already this season. Only a sophomore. Bartlett going inside. Nice pass down low to Gone, but he's not quite ready for that one. It's picked back up by the Ramblers, and here they come. Day with this one. Patrick Shea bringing this one across midfield. Crumb's going to try and slow him down. Loyola with the playing field. And this one is going the Duke's way again. Richardson. Again, great to have Richardson back. Was dealing with an arm injury and a shoulder injury earlier in this season. It's only his second home game. He was a clutch piece in that big-time win against Glenbard West. Passion turns that one over there. Daverman going inside now. Passion trying to get this ball free. He takes a tumble. Now Schweitzenberg. Gives this one over to Ollier. He's freshly subbed in. He's making a nice move inside there, and did he connect? Yes, he did. That puts Loyola up 2-1. Now the Dukes definitely need to bounce back. They now trail.
That goal was by number 36, Loyola.
Aaron Park having a tough time getting up there. Trainer's going to come out and take a look at him. We'll step aside for a second. You're watching York Sports Network. Aaron Park getting up after that tough fall. Walking up gingerly. He seems to be all right, though. So game will play on with 6 minutes, 35 seconds left here. Loyola up by 1, 2-1. And although these teams are, one is public, one is private, one is in the Catholic Conference, and the other is in the West Suburban Conference, both these teams have a major rivalry in football. The Dukes have been knocked off by Loyola for 4 straight years in the playoffs. Gone, nice shot there. He's a great football piece for the Dukes. 3 straight times, excuse me. It feels like six or 7, if anything. This ball high up there, way too high for the long stick himself. Day turns this one over. And the Dukes will start with this one right at the midfield. Reddick moving this one up. Now going behind the net, trying to charge inside here. He fakes, spins again. Shot is no good there. Great job there by Hughes. Blocking off that ball, and Reddick takes a tough spill there off that push by Hughes. And it'll stay with the Dukes in scoring position. 5:41 to play. Crum spinning. Give this one down low. Plata getting double teamed, getting forced back outside. Passion recovers though and scores. Jack Passion ties this game up at 2 apiece. And man, has he been a key piece for this Dukes team all season. This game is already shaping up to what everyone is expecting it to be, a close, contentious game. And it is going to be tough for Loyola, even though, like I said, they have a big crowd. Private school reaches all over the state. But they have the noise as well. But the Dukes parents are still bringing just as much noise, if not even more. This face-off is won by Loyola. Great job there by Smoter, extending his stick. McCain. Mancini at the 40. Gives this one to a freshly checked in Riley. Mancini moving at the 30, the 25, spins, goes inside, back out up top to Wolfberg. Gislandi. Great job there by Kadowski, forcing him to go back outside, walling him off. Mancini at the 35, going inside. Richardson with some great defense. Oh, that would have been a tough shot there. He's not able to nail it. Great closeout by the Dukes. McCain. Behind the net. Still trying to move inside by himself. Bouncing shot is good, and this puts Loyola up 3-2 now. Already some tough moves here. Loyola able just to penetrate on any given side, even on some of these tough angles. It's Kadowski on the faceoff again here for the Dukes. Been a secret component here for this team to be so successful on offense and set the table. This one now behind a gone. And he is off to the races, showing off some of that speed at the 30 now. He backs back out. Great defense here by the long stick Benson. Plata spinning. Spinning again, and he gets this one to fall. Evian Plata firing from a tough angle there and ties this one right back up. Both these teams just exchanging blows right now. Three all with 3:52 to play. Kadowski not able to hold this one, but Richardson is there to pick it up. He takes a fall, and it's going with the Dukes. Nope. Yep, it is. Here come the Dukes the other way. Hinkle. Not a trainer. He's checked in for the first time. Passion. Goes behind the net now. Reddick. Going inside by himself. Tough angle here. He spins around, and it is saved by the Ramblers. Hinkle tracks this one back down, and it gives Passion a nice look. He doesn't unload here from up high. Now Crum spins, loses this ball. He goes to the floor after two Ramblers take him down. Hinkle's there to save it again in that exact same spot, so they're going to have to reset from there once again. Duke's operating on the outside here. It gives Hinkle a lane. Now to Plata. Long shot is off the mark, off the knee there of Hughes. Crum. Up top. Now to Trainer. Trainer fakes again. Reddick almost loses this one. Gives it up to Passion. He's at the 20, backing back out. Hinkle at the 20, trying to move inside again. Passion. Quick feet, now to Hinkle. This shot again off the mark. And a rebound by Crum, and a putback is no good. Tough break there for the Dukes on multiple shot attempts. They get it back again, though. Minute 40 to go now. Passion down low. This shot again no good. Man, what an absolute clinic at the goal from Hughes. Putting so many of these Duke shots to rest. Now Hughes trying to get it upfield here for the Dukes. Reddick trying to guard him. This one given up ahead here to a rushing Rambler. Euler now behind the net. Over to Sayer. Excuse me, that's McCain. Schweitzenberg at the 45. Schweitzenberg trying to make a move here on Kadowski. Forces him back out. Farrell up top now. to Bannis. Bannis now behind the net. War strips that one for a second there, but he recovers. Schweitzenberg trying to go right now. Now down low. Fake there from Farrell. Gives it down low. Chavez there able to deflect that ball, but it's rebounded by the Ramblers again. Here's a long shot here. Chavez didn't even have to think about that one. And that wraps up the first quarter here. Your score, 3-all. This game shaping up to be what we all expected. Don't go anywhere. You are watching New York Sports Network. Plata trying to chase this ball down. He takes a tumble. Duke's trying to recover here. This one's taken away by Loyola for a second there. And it's going their way. Psych, it's going York's way. Gone up top. Now to Reddick. He makes a move inside. Gone. At the 30. Now at the 20. Takes a tumble again. Duke's making a nice recovery there. Nothing called by the refs. Call it clean. Here come the Dukes attacking from behind the net now. Bartlett gives this one over to Crum up top. Crum drops this one for a second. Stoppage of play here with 10.5 left in the first half. And it is still any man's game. Both these teams just can't seem to get any sort of momentum on their side as they've just been exchanging blows with one another. No one has been able to go on a run. We'd like to shout out our key photographer, Connor Choi, on the sideline today. It's just me and a grad in the booth right now. TJ Silakaitis, welcome back. Fortunately, only one mic is working right now, so we're not able to hear him. But, you know, he's back from Purdue. He's told me it's been a great experience, but he just wants to get back to announcing the Dukes. So, I understand. Reddick gives us one back up top. Gone! A whipping shot here, and it bounces a bit too high there, almost through the goalposts. And this one taken away here by Loyola. And a hit there, nothing called. Berger just laid him out, but he gets right back up, takes it himself. This is Doonan. Now down low, nice pass there. Chavez says no thank you. And it is going the Duke's way with Chavez holding in the net. Man, what a stop there. Here goes Loyola. They will start up top with this one. Fresh play here. Not to worry about a fast break or anything of that sort. They start with it behind the net. Trying to find someone to cut. They move right back outside. Up top now to Gisandi. Now move down low. A spin, and Chavez blocks this one off with his body. Mancini had nothing there. 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Richardson charging up ahead. Gets slowed down there by Mancini. He fakes. Trying to get this one upfield. Finds an outlet there. That's Bartlett. Now across midfield. That would have been something right there, I'll tell you. Ooh. Had some heat on it. So this one should be the Duke's ball. Just a confusion between the refs, but if it's a shot like that, it is the Duke's ball. So Reddick will take this one now behind the net. Play starts. Reddick directing traffic. Spinning. Back out up top. Gone leaps up for that one before it could go in the backfield. This one is lost, though. Plata trying to scoop this one up. He chases this one out of bounds. And it is to the Maroon. Loyola looking to take a lead here. Mancini charging up. He's at the 25 now. 8:15 to go. Shisandi. Mancini. Going inside. Tight defense here by the Dukes, but he evades it, and a flag now. Play will continue. This one dropped. Duke's trying to pick this one up. They go chasing for this one. Klein picks it up, but we will get a flag and a stoppage of play off that previous possession. Here's Loyola on the attack. That's Schweitzenberg. He makes a move inside, stops for a second, gives us one behind the net now. And now over to Riley. Some clean offense here, and a long shot is good. Miracle there from Schweitzenberg. Had a nice look, capitalized on it perfectly. Loyola with the lead.
Goal by number 6, Drew Schwitzenberg.
Both these teams coming out firing on all cylinders. Again, no run has been made by either of these teams. They've just been exchanging blows with one another. Just seems tough to break away. Both these teams holding it to each other. Face-off is won by the Duke. Skidowski picks it up himself, drops it over there. Going the other way now to Bartlett. And Richardson can't strip this one away. And a timeout called by Loyola. Don't want to talk over strategy here. We'll step away for a second. You are watching York Sports Network. Hello, welcome back here. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. It is 4-3 Loyola. They control with possession now, looking to go on some kind of scoring run here and capitalize. Euler getting walled off there by Richardson. Now back up top. Euler still being guarded by Richardson. He breaks away, though. This one is way high. Move here. McCain. This one back out up top. To Bonas. Bonas over to Euler. He makes a move now. Getting a past the log stick, and Chavez does not even have to go looking for this ball. It is way far right. Dukes will start up play again. Or, excuse me, Ramblers will start up play again behind the net. Bonas. Damon. Back over. Now behind to McCain. Moves this one back out up top. We have learned Loyola is a threat from long distance, though, so Dukes cannot afford to give them any look here on the perimeter. Banis. Daveman going behind the net. Park guarding him. He's back in the game after taking that tumble earlier in this game. Banis. Still trying to make a move. Richardson prevents him from going inside. He has to go behind the net. Gives us one back out up top. Quick pass is being made here. Spin move. Long shot off the mark there for Euler. Less than 5 to go now in the first half. Euler. Over to Damon. Damon making a nice move here. Dukes trying to strip this one away. It's tough. And it is in the stick of Chavez, but this is a lousy pass here. Let's give it down low to McCain. And he scores. Man, what an unfortunate series of events there for the Dukes. Chavez made a great save, but just wasn't able to get that great of a pass off and directly turned it over. That's tough. So now the Dukes are behind by 2, and with 4:40 to go, you want to go into the locker room with something else. It's not a crazy thing to trail by, but with how this game's been being played, a 2-0 run here could really set the table for Loyola to do something. Gone, getting worked on. Gives it out at the 45 now, over to Bartlett. Finds a charging Passion. Bartlett, long moving shot there. It is out of bounds. Reddick closest to it. It's staying with the green. Reddick. Gives one up top. Passion. Stops. Gives it to Bartlett. Bartlett going inside. Shot off the bar there. It's staying with the Dukes again. Oh no, it's a timeout first. Third time's the charm, hopefully coming up here for the Dukes. They trail 5-3. You're watching York Sports Network. Hello, folks. We are back here with 3:45 left here in the first half. The Dukes trail by 2 now, 5-3 your score. Loyola on a 2-0 run here. Reddick going inside, gives us one down low. Whipping shot there, no good for Bartlett. And it goes out of bounds. Plata was he? Yes, he was. He was closest to it. So he starts with this one up top now for the Dukes. 3.5 to go. Plata spinning. Really getting hounded here. Gets this one knocked away. Stoppage. Going to the Ramblers now with 3 minutes left here. And this will be tough for the Dukes to come back if Loyola can score one more before heading into the lockers. Great two-man defense there. And they're not able to take it back. Gone trying to smack this one out. And this stick is lost here. Park, nice job there knocking it out. And it is going the Dukes' way. Man, what ferocious defense there. Getting this Dukes crowd hyped up. This ball just bounces around here. Park's going to have to pick this one up. got to be wary there. Chavez allowed an easy goal. Chavez allowed an easy goal there earlier after making a lackadaisical pass. Here we go. The Dukes up ahead. Reddick, playing field. Is the shotgun? No, it is not. He had an extra pass there and plotted down low. Opted just to take it himself. 2-on-1 opportunity squandered there by the Dukes. Man, that is rough. Tough move there. Flag is thrown. Play on. McCain. Chisandi. Loses this one. Gone trying to pick this one up. Where is the ball? Chisandi rolls over this one with his foot. And Loyola recovers. That flag is still on the floor, so once the Dukes recover, there will be a stoppage of play. And this shot on goal is good. And this puts Loyola up 6-3. Alex Mancini, again, a long shot there. Like I said earlier, we have learned that they are a threat from way outside, and the Dukes cannot afford to not press up on them from up top. And they did it that time. Again, a flag on the floor here, but it's offset as the goal was scored, so just a regular face-off here. It'll be between Kadowski and Heisberg. Kadowski loses this face-off. Thought he had the ball there. Hesberg thought he had the ball there too. Refs are confused here. Loyola calls a timeout. Refs need to talk this over. It should be no man's possession there. But it looks like Loyola's going to start with this one out of the break. We'll step away. You're watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back here. 1:29 left in the first half. Loyola up by 3 here, 6-3 your score. They start with this one up top after the timeout called by the Loyola coach. Mancini behind the net now. Chislandi. This one over. Mancini. Up top again. Long shot in the stick of Chavez again. He saves this one. Still holding. Finds Park at the 10. Back to Chavez. He goes out of goal here. Risky business. It's pulled down by the Dukes again, though. They take it the other way. Whistle. And a timeout called by the Dukes here with 48.5 seconds to go. talk over some strategy here. Try and get something to go before we head to break. You are watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back here. 46 and a half seconds left here. It's Duke's possession. And they are just looking to get something to go before we head into the locker rooms for halftime. Gone taking this one up, trying to get it across midfield. Has to evade some tight Ramblers defense, though. Gets it to the 40, now the 30, the 20. And it's in the hands of Reddick now behind the net here. Trainer trying to make a move. Reddick. Reddick up top to Crum. Crum spins. Oh, that pass there too high for Gone, but a nice recovery and save there by Bartlett. He's at the 20. 10 seconds to go. Crum gets shoved there, nothing called. And it's behind the net again, try to get it up front. Can they get a shot off before we head into break? The answer is no. So the Dukes will head into the locker rooms trailing by 3 right now. 6-3 your score. And they just got to look to get something going to hold their spot here in the rankings. With that, we will step away. You are watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back here. Start of the third quarter underway. The score 6-3. Loyola with the lead, and they win this face-off. It's going their way now. Long stick carrying this one. That's Tingle. Euler with this one up top. Schweitzenberg had a great game thus far. He's charging inside. He gets stopped by this Dukes defense. Walled off. Gives this one down low. Shot on goal. Where is it? It's right in the crevice of the goal. Farrell couldn't capitalize that time, and it's going the other way. Chavez gives this one up ahead now. Long pass here to Plata. He's found at the 20. Goes back outside. We know he likes to operate down low, though, so he gives this one out to Crum. Now to Gone. Klein guarding Gone there. Now a down low shot here by Bartlett. That's a laser. It's no good. Clock stops here at 10:36. And the Dukes are going to look to try and rally some kind of runner comeback here. They're operating now up top. That's Crum trying to make some sort of move. He's at the 15 on the side. Crum gets a screen there, gives it over to Bartlett, who goes inside. Again, walled off by Loyola. Great job there. Similar to what we saw in the first quarter. This one rolling around. It's going to be a skirmish here at midfield. And they're going to say the Dukes went offsides there. Loyola's possession. Banus. Mancini operating up top. He gives us one down low now to Jasandi, and he is walled off again by Kadowski. Terrific defense from him thus far this game. Drive inside by Riley. Gets us one knocked away. It's picked back up, though, by Jaslandi. Jaslandi operating behind the net here. Kadowski switches onto him. Doesn't like the matchup. Mancini moving this one around up top. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20. He spins. Richardson walls him off, though, forces him out. And he's going to have to pass this one out. This one long, and it's going to go across midfield here. Reddick's going to try and pick this one up. But Jaslandi recovers. Whipping shot too high there. And it is staying with Loyola. McCain. Riley. Spinning. Gets this one stripped away, though. Here come the Dukes the other way. Great job there by Bartlett. And he stops here. Gives this one now to Reddick. Reddick being chased around, has to go back out to the 40. Gone comes back in here for the Dukes. Getting some offensive substitutions in here. Crum. Oh, man, this one lost here. Bartlett can't find this one, and it's turned over. Loyola taking this one the other way. Bartlett trying to swip his turnover away. Mackey over to Farrell. Not a Daveman up top. Move inside here by Loyola. Spin move here by Euler. And it is stripped away. Park tried picking this one up. Still trying to pick this one up. Chavez stops this shot. It's recovered by Loyola. They have another look, and they capitalize there. That is Tommy Wolfberg on the goal there. Puts this Ramblers team up 7-3. The Dukes now trail by 4, and they have not scored since midway through the second period of action. And no time to panic now, but you just want to make sure this game doesn't slip away and you have it at least manageable heading into the fourth. Still plenty of time left here. The third, Gaughan has this one at the 40. He goes inside, gets this one stripped away. It's turned over again by the Dukes. Man, they just can't seem to find their footing here in the second half. And this shot is good from Farrell. And Loyola really starting to break away and come alive here in the third. 6:41 to go now. Loyola up 8-3 now. Skadowski on the faceoff again. He's been struggling thus far in this game. Always looking to get the table set on offense for the Dukes. And Loyola will just start with this one after a penalty on Kadowski. Mancini. Mancini still operating now at the 30. Gets walled off by Richardson at the 25. Gives this one to Gislandi. This will be a tough matchup here for Kadowski. Gislandi much bigger than him. McCain behind the net. McCain loses this one while spinning. Parks trying to pick this one up. He does. Breaking away. Can't hold it in his stick, though. Wolfberg gives this one up top. Gislandi operating. Long shot. It goes. And I know I said it's not panic mode for the Dukes, but it might as well just be now. They trail 9-3 now, and they've just broken down here on defense, and we haven't even seen them be able to do anything on offense. There's just been problems since the face-off individually. So we'll see if Kadowski can recover here. Kadowski still fighting for this one. It's still at the 50 at the eye of the Duke. Bartlett trying to pick this one up. Richardson trying to pick this one up. Loyola comes away with this one. They fall over. Kadowski on top of him. And they're going to call a penalty here on the Duke, so it's going to go Loyola's way. Now Loyola, another chance here to score. They're up by 6. And I know Loyola is the Jesuit school here, but the Dukes need to pray for some kind of rally to come. Manus. Banus still operating, gives us one over. Now back to Banus. Kadowski guarding him. Long whipping shot, that one off the mark that time. Loyola trying to operate again. Banus. Now being guarded by Richardson. putting some of their best defenders on him. They know he's a threat. Here's a driving Rambler here. That's Euler. Tough shot. Somehow ends up in the hands there of Banis, but that shot, or McCain, but that shot won't fall. Now Chavez holds in the net. He abandons it. He has War on his left, gives it over to him. He's charging away. War, long shot here. It's Anyman's ball. Crum, he picks it up. It's taken away, though. Open goal. Crum on the floor holding his head. He took a tough hit. And nothing was called. Crum gets up on his own, but trainer's going to have to check him out. Nothing called there. Was just thrown to the floor ruthlessly. But the ref saw otherwise. In comes Caden Bergia. Haven't seen him since the first quarter. We'll see what he can bring here to the Dukes offense. Was a big piece there in that Glenbard West game. Some big-time goals here. He's wearing number 2 that day, taking the number of Charlie Malcolm in the black jerseys. That is definitely a loss for the Dukes, not having Charlie Malcolm still. He's dealing with a foot injury. And we hope to see him back soon, hopefully for the postseason. Mancini. Gislandi. Mancini back over. Drive here by Loyola. Wild shot. It is deflected there by Richardson. He picks this one up in the end zone. And here he goes the other way. Klein gives this one over to Chavez, who has to leap up for this one. Oh, crosses up McCain there. Broken ankles. Ward gives this one up ahead. This pass off the mark again. He's been going for those long shots back to back, and each time they forced a turnover, and broken ankles on the Duke side there. And a truck there by Evan Gone. And 2 flags thrown. And it's going the Ramblers' way. Officials discussing this call over. There were 2 flags thrown by the same official. And we'll see what the call is here. Gone waiting on the sideline. The penalty was initially called on him. Before breaking away on offense. Gislandi. Mancini. Over to Riley. Now up top to Gislandi. Mancini back to Riley. Gislandi being guarded by Kadowski there. Whipping shot off the mark. Stays with Loyola. Mancini. Mancini, long shot, falling away there. And they'll count that one there. A flag thrown as well. Euler there on an athletic move. That one called on Richardson there. Goal won't go. But now they'll have a penalty shot up top.
What was good by number 16, Tommy DeSanto.
Goal will count. Penalty offset there. Again, some confusion between the officials on who exactly the flag was thrown on. Kadowski chases this one down. At the 30, he gets this one stripped away, though, again. And, man, has this Loyola team been pesky on defense thus far, causing a lot of problems. And the ball has been in control for a great majority of this third period. A minute and a half left here. Mancini. Out of Gislandi. Here's a move down low. Pass is deflected. Ward tried to chase down that one. Mancini picks it up before he could get there. Now Riley. Gives this one down low. That's a tough shot there from Gislandi, but Loyola will start with this one again. Gislandi down low. Extra pass. High shot there from Mancini. Falls. And this Loyola team is just firing on all cylinders, holding this Dukes team scoreless here in this second half. Correction. Scoreless since the first quarter. $42 to go here in the third quarter. Hopefully the Dukes can get one goal at least before we head into the break. It's just been tough. Kadowski fighting for this one. Goes behind his legs here. Gives this one to Richardson, who's back into the game now for the Dukes. He's charging away. Loses this one. Crossing swords. Loyola try to pick this one up. Crum hockey sticking this one, and it is in the stick there of Sayer. Plata trying to close in here on this log stick. It's up across midfield now. Here comes Shea. He backs out, gives us one down low. Nice pass. Another nice pass, and this one up top off the bar. Duke's got bailed out there. It's picked back up, though, by Wolfberg. And Klein back in for the Dukes, playing some D. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Your score, 11-3. The Dukes are looking for a miracle to come back. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back, folks. Duke's taking this ball away quickly. Here they go. Trying to set up offense after a tumultuous third quarter. Reddick gives us one to Plata. Long shot is good, and he's getting fired up. Great feed there from Reddick. He's saying, let's keep it up, boys. Let's keep it up. They fire in 20 seconds of the start of the quarter. That's big time. That can get you moving. You know, usually we see Plata down low, more of a threat there, if anything, but that time is found up top. Gone. Trying to chase this one down. He gets it at the 40 now, taking it across to the 25. Crum. He's been having some trouble handling the ball thus far in this game. Passion back in for the Dukes. Reddick. Didn't see much from him in the third quarter. Goes inside, and he gets this one to fall. Josh Reddick starting a run here for the Dukes. 11-5. Go Dukes, says TJ Silkitis. TJ, there was an unfortunate memory that we had last year. It was our last game together, and I think it was your last game with YSN as a York student. We got to the stream really late. You just texted me randomly, hey, there's a lacrosse game today. We got to do it. They're playing OPRF. We announced an entire half thinking the team was OPRF until we got a text from Nathan Nicholson saying this is Libertyville, by the way. Because we did not have a video board yet, so it just said home and guest. So Elville came to life that day. I believe they ended up winning that game, actually. Now Loyola in control of this ball. That's Gislandi up top. Gives us one to Mancini. Back to Gislandi. He drives inside here. Kadowski trying to wall him off, and this one looked like a shot for a second there. Instead, it's behind the goal, and a scoop there is no good. Chavez trying to fight for this one. It's being battled for right in the goal. Official puts a stop to this. Now Chavez holds in the goal. Play on. Richardson off to the races. Gets pushed out here right before he can reach midfield. And a timeout called by the Dukes. They're on a 2-0 tear right now. 11-5 your score. Tides may be turning. Tides may be turning. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back here. Duke's off to a sweeping start here. Crum has this one up top. Gives this one now over to Bartlett. Bartlett going inside now behind the net to Reddick. He's making a move. Plata falls over on his screen. And Reddick is on the floor getting penetrated. And comes back up. Just two defenders right on top of him. A whistle was finally blown. Here goes Reddick. Shirt untucked. Classy move. Crum. Now to Bartlett. Going inside. Off to the races. Now behind Reddick. To Plata. He can't grab this one, but Gone is there to recover. At the 30. Switches hands. Going to his right. Swings this one over. This one too high for Plata. It's going Loyola's way. The Dukes need to get this momentum back. They started out going on a 2-0 run. They're still on the run. Technically, Loyola scoreless here in the fourth quarter thus far. Schweitzenberg. Gives this one over to Euler. Not a Banus. Banus moves this one behind the goal now to McCain. Being guarded by Park. 8:40 to go. Banus. Banus can't do anything here. Nope, he gets through, and Chavez stops this one right before it reaches the goal. Bartlett. Park can't hold this one. It's going Loyola's way. Schweitzenberg. Over to Euler. Now McCain. Loyola taking this slow, maybe just trying to chew clock, if anything, here. They trail, or they lead by 6. McCain. Now to Euler. Euler going inside. Richardson playing some good defense, whipping shots, feeding away is no good. Loyola will start up with this one again. McCain. Gone coming back in here for the Dukes, and a tough shot is good there from Schweitzenberg, ending this Dukes run, putting them up 12-5.
Goal by number 6, Drew Schweitzenberg, his second of the day.
So Kadowski comes out on the face-off here for the Dukes. 2 new faces, Bew in for Loyola and Riggs-Cole in for the Dukes. Cole picks this one up, takes it the other way by himself, holding the stick in one hand. Risky business. Forsberg checked in now for the Dukes. Some different faces coming in, most definitely. Gone staying a constant. Evades his defender. He gets this one stripped away from behind, though. He picks it back up. He gives this one over. This shot by Forsey is no good. Sayer. Now to Hughes. Up ahead to Gislandi. Mancini. Kadowski coming back into the game here for the Dukes. along with number 66, Connor Drew, checking in for Loyola. Long, big kid with the long stick. That's a threat for sure. He's being guarded by Plata, smaller kid with the short stick. Inside move here. This one again off the top of the crossbar. Chavez didn't look for that one. War trying to pick this one up, but it is recovered. Great job there, getting that ball out of the hands. And now Mancini has this one. Pacing. Daveman. Back to Mancini. 5:20 to go. Park gives this one over to Chavez. Mancini, only a sophomore, has really been playing superb for Loyola here. Definitely got a future with that squad. Forsberg picks this one up. He's at the 45, going inside now. Getting doubled. Keeps this one in his stick. Now to Crum. Crum, that shot just off the mark there. Little double doink action there, if anything. Sorry to you, Bears fans, who had to hear that reference. However, there is a Pope in town, so the Bears might just be saved, along with the White Sox. That's a long shot, but you know, it can happen. It can happen. Crum up top, not a gone. Behind the net to Plata. Gone! Shot is blocked there again, and Hughes has just been incredible here in the goal. Crum intercepts this one at the 40, and he takes it the other way now for the Dukes. 3.5 minutes to go. They trail by 7. Oh, and it is just not able to be handled there by Mberja. He's getting triple teamed. Plata trying to bail him out. Not a Crum at the 20. And that pass there too high for Plata. He's behind the goal now. Evades his defender, picks it up. Crum. Not a gone. Gone. Can't go inside. Out of passion. Down low. Hughes has this one in the goal still. Going way out here. He's at the 20. Throws this one up, and it's pulled down by the Ramblers. Here they go the other way. That's Schweitzenberg. 2.5 to go. Schweitzenberg in the end zone. Ball's still behind the net here for Schweitzenberg. He's just holding, chewing as much clock as he can. And there's not that much time left in this game. So Loyola will walk out with this win. We'll see how this affects the seeding. Again, Loyola coming in ranked 3rd. Dukes coming in ranked 8th. So we'll see exactly how this shakes everything up. And, you know, for the Dukes, this is a good test. Obviously, heading into the playoffs, you got to make sure you can stick to these teams. I want to call this day a complete flop. I mean, you still had 5 goals. The margin was 7, though. Timeout called here by Loyola. We'll step away. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome back here. Minute 15 left in this game, and Loyola's going to run away with this one. Like I was saying, the Dukes just got to make sure they're able to face this top-end talent if you want to, win the state championship. And the end of their schedule is very tough, and there's another goal there for Loyola. Bench is loving that one. You got to make sure you're ready to face this top-end talent, though. You got Lake Forest as your last game of the regular season. That's the number 1 team in the state, undefeated, looking absolutely unstoppable, immovable. And there's a lot to be thinking about after this game. So we'll see how the Dukes bounce back. But, yeah, the toughest schedule in the state at the end of this season. So giving themselves a test, boosting themselves in the rankings, showing people they're ready for the playoffs as their main goal. Bunch of different faces in here for the Dukes, as these are the final minutes of play. Final seconds. Plata backing up, spinning, still spinning, getting triple teamed, still holding his stick, and he falls over. It's in the hands of McLafferty. Haven't seen him since the first quarter. Hinkle to McLafferty. And he gets it taken away by Loyola. And that wraps this game up. Your final 13-5. Loyola with a big-time win here. Definitely making a statement. Maybe shaking things up in the rankings. We'll see. With that, I have been Luca DeSanto. Thank you to TJ Silkaitis for assisting today. You have been watching York Sports Network. Go Dukes.